What's up, everybody? We are here on the Tactical, and we're looking at a new gear build that I think a lot of people can really benefit from. So what this is going to perform best in is going to be something like absolute operations. That is where you can take advantage of these 20-second scans at 100% plus damage. It is an extremely long duration. Something like this right here will give you about a 7-second scan or a 6-second scan, and then something like this will give you a 12-second scan. So why we're going and electing to take this one is because of the benefits that it really gives you. It's not only the 20 seconds, but it also gives you 16 seconds of cooldown time while your target is still scanned. So your ability charge will be refilling for 16 seconds while you still have a terminus enemy scan, and that is equating to about 18% of your ability charge will be filled up by the time the scan ends. We are kind of taking close targeting by default because we do not want to grab these nerfs from these two, but close targeting when you are not taking battle focus is honestly a pretty good perk because you won't have your extra scans to really hit hard for your melee. So now when you do lose your scan, you're always going to be at that 25% extra melee damage. On top of that, when you have something scanned, your scan will be down, so you're going to hit everything with all of your scan buffs, plus the 25% extra melee added on to all your scan buffs. So it becomes very powerful, guys. Definitely, like I said, in something like operations, this is a very important setup. I think that a lot of people are just really not taking or ignoring. Maybe a lot of people don't like it, but I'm telling you guys, run some absolute operations with this setup. See how much faster and how much better you can control terminus enemies with your scan and how long the scans last. You can almost eliminate your targets within that first scan of 20 seconds. If you and your whole team is concentrating on it, it's going down within 20 seconds, guys, like 100%. So these are very powerful. I do hope that a lot of tacticals go in and start trying to run this build right here. I think it's going to give you some great build variety that honestly has been lacking on the class. And on top of that, it's a good build, guys. It works. It really does work well. And I'm really enjoying it a lot. So I will put up some video showing you how long the other scans last compared to this one. And then another thing, you will not have vital data, but as I said, you will get 16% back in this setup, and vital data just is not as useful as it is in Siege. Like if you're running operations, vital data is still very good. I'm not knocking the perk. I still like it, but I like it less in operations compared to this build right here, guys. I think this thing hits very hard, and the durations on the scans are really fantastic. So vital data is still a good perk. I'm not bad mouthing anybody who's taking it, but if you try this setup, I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised about some different varieties that you can really get out of your gear perks here. And it's going to feel really good when you scan something and it is scanned for 20 seconds at 100% more damage, and you and your teammates are just going to work. So okay, and quickly before I get out of here, I wanted to just talk about some of the important things that priority targeting is just doing overall. Like if you're somebody who does run battle focus, you are actually going to have now a 16-second scan instead of an 8-second scan, because priority targeting does apply to battle focus. So there's things like that. So if you wanted to build into like a melee build, this is more of a niche build right here that you're seeing, but it's going to give you really long parry scans and block scans, which is extremely powerful when it comes to anything that has a decent amount of hit points. So those that, priority targeting is just, I think, underrated right now, and it should be looked at for a few different builds more than just this one right here, because a lot of people only really take priority targeting when they take this because of the debuff that you get on the 4 seconds. But applying it to other things, definitely like your battle focus here, is a very good choice. And as I said, vital data, extremely powerful in Siege. 100% you're going to want to take this one in Siege, I would think. But I mean, even this wouldn't perform bad in Siege if you had like the damage on it, because you're going to get a 20-second scan on like 3 terminus enemies at points. If and 20 seconds is a while. But I think this does outperform it in Siege, vital data. But in operations, I'm just saying, take a look at it. Priority targeting is tying to a lot of different things and making some builds feel very, very nice, like the one we just previously talked about. This melee one right here that you're seeing, as I said, it's more niche, but this will run very good with a 16-second parry and block scan. So very good setup overall when it comes to the tactical. All right, I need to start moving on to some other classes because I have been really locked in on trying some different things out with this one. But I do appreciate it, guys, and I will catch you on the next video.
Can we enter the fortress, brothers? Subterranean xenos alone. We're unable to leave this room until all the consoles. Away. Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers. Specs ready to scan. Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers. Specs deep scan ready.